Good afternoon, Leo, and welcome back to my channel. It is Zoraya Utranaya, and we are doing readings today for the month of March 2024. Now, we just passed our full moon in Virgo, so we've got lots of themes surrounding getting organized, purging things that no longer serve us, purging things and detoxifying things, cleaning out our body, cleaning out our clutter in our mind, and the clutter in our physical environments. We are also being affected. Mercury and Saturn were both quite potent at that time. So, seeing if we've been learning our lessons and perhaps some communications coming in or issues around our communication. Mars and Venus were also conjunct in Aquarius. So that is also affecting us this week. I am filming on Monday, February the what? The 26th, 2024. Let's dive right in. I've already shuffled your cards and let's get on with it, okay? So the first card I have for you, let's actually look what's underneath your deck. Okay, so underneath the first deck, we have the Temperance card. So this is a Sagittarius card. It came up in, I believe, Sagittarius's reading. It's a card of transmutation. Okay, so what can you transmute? We can transmute our emotions into something productive. Okay, a lot of the times, if we haven't done our shadow work, our emotions can take over us, and lead us into situations that we do not learn from. We just mask with substances or bad behaviors that don't serve us in any way. We don't face our shadows. We run away from them. So this is a card of transmuting your emotions. It could also be a card of transmuting energy or things that are happening in your life or situations. So it's a matter of perspective, right? If a door closes, another door is opening, right? Taking the opportunities as a gift when things don't work out your way, and being able to transmute things into something else. Okay, you have the power to transmute a negative thing into a positive thing, but you also have the power to transmute something positive into something negative. It all is in your perspective, right? Okay, so, and on the bottom of our other deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The sun is out today. I'm grateful for that. Okay, we have the Eight of, let's see if I can get this glare. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is a card that signifies work, and it's building something that is of quality. Is this the seven? Yeah, no, this is the eight. So he is hard at work. There might be, so with the cards underneath being the Temperance card and the Eight of Pentacles, it could be signifying you changing a situation with regards to something that you're working on, being it your career or being it some projects, but perhaps things are changing in your life and you are taking the lead in that change with regards to how you're bringing in money, what you're putting your focus on. Okay, so let's start from the top. So our first card from the top of the deck is going to be the Eight of Cups. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is a card of walking away from things that do not serve you. Okay, so this could be people, this could be places of employment, this could be your friends, this could be hobbies or habits that you have or had that don't serve you. And like I said, with this full moon in Virgo, it is actually the last full moon before Aries season and before the eclipse season. And this is the only card in the deck that has an eclipse on it. Okay, so you, Leo, are being called to analyze what is going on in your life and leave things that no longer serve you. Now, you know, it could be bittersweet because sometimes, like, I'll give you an example with myself. I used to party a lot and I used to drink a lot and smoke things. And I don't enjoy that anymore, and and I don't partake in it really anymore at all. And so it was the transition of me going through that. It, you know, because it was a, you know, it's a big part of who I was when I was younger, and I grew out of it. Yes, but then, you know, I did enjoy having a glass of wine, or I did enjoy having some whiskey sometimes, and I do still enjoy having one glass now, but I don't enjoy drinking more than one or two anymore. I get a headache, and then I stop. Like, I don't even enjoy the feeling, and sometimes I don't like, you know, it get, you have to get used to the fact, because it was a habit before. And so, and then I would find myself going for those things when I didn't even want to do it. But I was like, well, I know normally it was like Fridays after work, I'm gonna go pick up some drinks, and but then I'm like, I don't want it, right? So it can be bittersweet, especially if you if it's something that it has habitualized in your life, right? But it is, this is a sign that you're outgrowing these things, and that you're elevating your consciousness, and your body is detoxing, and it's changing in its DNA format, right? And so, and also with this, he's walking towards the 9 of Cups, which is spiritual fulfillment and joy and contentment and liveliness, right? So what you're leaving has served you for the time that what you had it around, or maybe it didn't, maybe it was a bad habit, but it served you for some purpose. And if you can analyze how it served you, and what you value now, and how and where you're going in your life, perhaps it won't be as hard to let go. It can be hard to let go of people as well, right? But you know, down deep inside, if they are good to have around or they're not good to have around. You don't need to end on bad terms, but um, be grateful and acknowledge the good times that you had, but be ready to move on. Okay, next card is the 2 of Cups. Okay, so we're moving on to better connections. Okay, we're moving on to things that serve us, where we have mutual values and mutual interests and mutual visions of life. Okay, now these can be your soul tribe, or this can be an individual person, or other groups of friends, perhaps. You know, but this card can also signify communicating with your higher self, or your spirit guides or guardian angels. Okay, so we have the lion here with his wings, and we have the staff of Hermes as well. And Hermes is another name for Mercury. So it's, and he signifies communication. So there could be some communication coming in. Perhaps you're leaving an old job, with, you know, the bottom of the deck here being the 8 of Pentacles. Or there's communication from a new person that you are interested in. Or it could be that you are meditating, and you know, you're leaving your old life behind, you're elevating in your consciousness, you're elevating in your spirituality, and now you are opening up mentally, spiritually, emotionally, psychically, to communicating with your higher self and your spirit guides. Okay. And this is a loving relationship. It doesn't have to be, you know, an intimate relationship, but it can be platonic as well, if this is people that we are talking about. But you are aligning with people that you're leaving things that are no longer serving you, and because you're in alignment, and you're going to be drawing in other people that or your spirit guides, or your higher self into your life. And our next card is the Five of Wands. Okay, so this card looks like it is a negative card, but it's not. It is a card of war games. Okay, and it is a card. So, what is a war game? It's practice for what might come in the future. Okay, and so I'm feeling that you're leaving behind things and you're aligning yourself with a new tribe, or you are elevating in your consciousness, and whatever path you go down next and whatever people you do meet, you are going to be coming with a new sense of self. A lot of the hardships and strife and perhaps conflicts that you have gone through with people or places of employment, or even with yourself, you know, have been practice for you to reach new boundaries and hold those boundaries. Boundaries are very important to have. It signifies to the world how the world is to treat you. Okay. And if you don't have boundaries, then you're telling people that they can treat you like shit, right? And do whatever they want for their own interest. And it's not selfish to have boundaries. You're telling the world that you value yourself and that you have high standards in how you are to be treated. And that's not selfish. That shows you high worth. You also see here this person has some polka dots, and polka dots in the tarot signify the need to have a little bit more fun as well. Now you see they are not fighting with swords, so no one's getting hurt, right? So everything that you have been through has been practice, and everything that you have been through has been a lesson. And now you're ready to leave these things behind, and you're aligning with the people that you are meant to be surrounding yourself with, right? The whole world right now is elevating in its consciousness, and we're moving to the time of the age of Aquarius. So we have a lot of different diverging timelines, right? And a lot of the people that aren't elevating and that are existing at a low vibrational frequency, that watch the news all the time, that don't see the world for what is actually happening, that live in a state of fear and hate for things that they don't understand, blame and victim mentality. They're diverting, and we are leaving that old world behind. We don't have time for that kind of stuff anymore, right? And we're aligning. We're not focusing on all of the crazy stuff that's happening in the world. You're going to mindfully be aware of what is happening all around the world, but don't watch the news. It's going to lower your frequency. The old world is collapsing, right? But it's all part of the process. This all has to happen for the new world to manifest and to become. Okay? Yeah. All right. With an 8 of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah. So more of the same thing. So we have the Queen of Cups. She values herself, and she has high values, and she has a mission in life, and she has a vision for how she wants her life to go. And it's surrounding with love. She has this big cup in her hand that looks like a trophy. So this talks about that everything that she values in life and that she loves, she holds dear to her heart and close to her heart. And so when we pair it with the 8 of Cups and with the 2 of Cups, right? This is just going off of what I had said before, is that you're walking away from things that do not serve you, and you're leading with your heart, and you're aligning with things and people and things and circumstances and opportunities that are also in alignment with your values and your heart. Okay. A very loving queen. With the Two of Cups, we have the Eight of Swords. So we have two eights. This is an 8-year. It's a 8-year. It's a year of stability and of finances. Okay. Opportunity. So this is signifying here. Let's see this glare. Okay. So the eight of swords, as you see, it's like a semicircle. It's like a half circle which this woman she's encased in this cage of swords. And on the normal Rider-Waite deck, she's by herself and she's blindfolded and she's loosely tied up, but she could clearly utilize those swords to cut herself free. So this card is a card that signifies self-imposed restrictions. Okay. And so don't close when it's paired with this, with the Two of Cups, with aligning yourself with like-minded individuals. Don't enclose yourself and don't limit yourself or cut yourself off from opportunities because of of how you've been hurt in the past. Okay. Some people are there to help you, and you can trust them. This is something I'm dealing with myself. It's good to keep your circle small because not everyone out there is out for your best interests, right? But aligning yourself with the like-minded individuals, you're going to have to put yourself out there and you're going to have to make yourself vulnerable. Don't share everything about yourself too quickly. Trust is earned. But don't make problems where there aren't any. Okay? A lot of the times our problems are made in our own minds, right? And they don't even exist in the real world. So be mindful of that as well. So don't overthink things too much, but also don't trust too easily either. Okay, and then with the Five of Wands, we have the King of Swords. So we have mostly cup energy here with a couple swords and one wands. So the King of Swords, he is the most logical king in the deck. He is the wise person that you would want to go for advice. But I believe this is you, Leo. I think this is all about you. You're going to be utilizing your past experiences to be a discerning figure in who you let into your life going forward. March signifies that you are going to be meeting new people, and they are going to be people that you can trust. But I'm also getting, be mindful of people trying to sabotage you and your new relationships as well. People might not like seeing you leveling up and moving to different friend groups and whatnot. Use your logic, but also come from a heart-based place as well. You have to integrate, like the Temperance card, integrate. We're going to transmute, but we're going to integrate our mind and integrate our heart to make decisions in the month of March with regards to people. Okay? New people and letting go of old people. Use your mind, use the logic and the mental stamina and stability and lack of emotion of the King of Swords to cut with the sword those people that do not serve you out of your life. Okay? Because you need to make room for the new people that are in alignment with you and your soul mission here on earth. Okay. I hope that resonated with you, Leo. Excuse me. If it did, please like and subscribe to my channel. And definitely check out not only your sun, but your moon, your rising, and your Venus for a more holistic picture of what is going to happen for you in the month of March. Okay? Have a wonderful month, and I will see you in April, or I think I might be doing a special video for the eclipses and or the equinox, but stay tuned. Okay, bye.